Hi, recording. Yeah, I already misstepped. It's fine. Welcome back. Character Studios from Lunar Archon. Hope you're having a good week. Yada yada. Sam is giving recap.
Anyways, okay, so we finished the fight we were doing last time. We short rested. John still didn't level up. We started to explore the rest of the castle since it was mostly safe. Turns out it wasn't safe. Gamut Gron found a bunch of valuable books, apparently. But I guess we'll see how valuable they are when we go to sell them or get rid of them. Gron found a bathroom. We found some fancy schmancy clothes. We raided the vampires, his wardrobe. And we found another spider tree dude. And that's where we ended. There was a lot of just exploration, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of exploration, a lot of time going through. Talked with Bale for a minute. He's alive. He is passed out in the guest bedroom. Looted, identified. And yeah, you are getting into a fight, so I need Garand, Gambit, and John to go ahead and roll initiatives.
I have initiative still from last time. Do you want a new one?
We actually did roll on
it if you want.
I mean, I'm fine with it. It's just
a roll. Oh, that was poor.
It also says save one contra elemental. He already got murked, so I don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
True. I will go ahead and remove his concentration from you. Not of that, but it's been past an hour, so he would have been gone anyway by now.
Gotcha.
Alright, I Gambit.
El Gambito.
Alright, you want to go take care of the dogs. Roll it. Bonk. There you go. 18.
Wait, I literally just got back.
Wow, okay, in that
Sorry.
case, if you want to roll initiative yourself, go ahead and roll it.
No, it's okay. I'll take the 18. I'll take the 18.
Alright, fair enough.
No need.
There's a big scary in front of you.
Hey, Doug, we found the other spider tree thing. If you or Thicket want to stay with Bale, I don't know. But I'm going to murder it. Let's go. I've got Gambit and I've got John.
Thicket's already with Bale.
Yeah, no, I said, the thing that he said is, like, I don't know if you want to stay with Bale right now or if you want to both come or whatever. It was kind of like the start for confusion. Anyway, but I'm stepping up, posting up. And, let's see, because tree, so lightning styles. That's going to miss.
It's
lightning styles too.
It pulls up and moves as it kind of backs up onto the table from the first one. The second one, you swing around and strike into it, having barely missed the first time by 1 point.
Oh, nice. All right. And then Zagazao.
Zagazao indeed.
And then we're just going to kind of move around over here so that other people can get in and have space. That's me. There we go. I'm happy.
Gambit.
Do I get sneak attack?
There's someone that you know next to him, so if you hit, yes. You do not have advantage, but you can get a hit.
Hey guys, does this guy have any resistance? I don't remember.
That was on earring, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
No
auto
resistance.
fire? Is that fire? Maybe I don't know. It's a tree
Resistant to fire?
No. Like that's. I guess yeah. I guess
Oh.
you were asking the opposite. Sorry, my fault.
Okay. Well, I think
Daylight, I think.
daylight. I'm running low on ammo.
You also don't have a daylight bullet anymore. Y'all spent more than an hour.
No, so sad. We'll just do.
Out of question, could light count for the radiant part or no? If I cast light on Gambit's radiant sword, scimitar.
Who knows, man?
All right. Well, I'm gonna try that my next turn. We'll see.
That
Let's find
reminds
out.
me, the current time is 3 p.m. on Saturday, August 26th, 417 post-schism.
And there's no like windows across the way, right?
It's
Want
close,
to-
but yes, there's a window. That window is blind over it.
There it is. Change things. Change things, Gambit. Change things.
What? There's a window?
Yeah, there's windows.
Oh.
It's
Don't
great
get
news.
that idea, actually. Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I open the window? But I take out my pickaxe.
As you move over there, you're going to get a root attack on you.
Can he
What?
bonus action disengage?
What do
Yeah,
you
bonus
like
action disengage.
All right, but next time I'm going to hold you to. You have to say it first.
Nice.
Okay.
I like it.
I
You
was
open the window.
unaware that I was gonna get one. I thought there was enough room to sneak past. Okay.
I honestly thought he was gonna have the range, so I thought it wouldn't have mattered either. But anyway, it's good to learn those things, right?
Is the window open?
It is now.
Has the battlefield changed?
There is some sunlight coming in.
Okay.
I would say with
Isn't
this,
it
the sunlight is directly
sleeping?
above. It's not direct sunlight, but there is some sunlight that is potentially getting onto this creature.
Okay.
But there's an argument to be made about like direct sunlight. I guess for vampires, in the argument between direct or like separated sunlight, I would say that like a bit of light peeking around a corner would not be enough to burn them if they're in direct sunlight.
What if I used my scimitar to like reflect light onto him?
Oh yeah,
Try.
like a mirror, like a mirror.
Okay, I try.
Make an intelligence check.
An intelligence check. Okay.
See if you can
Okay.
accurately do the light in the time that
Luckily,
you have.
I am artificially smart. I use my artificial intelligence.
You are
SMRT.
shining some of the light onto him.
Okay.
You will see on his.
Alright, somebody else attack him! That's probably my turn. That's probably enough actions for my turn.
On his turn, I will say it is. I said it's enough to stop his regeneration, but not enough to damage him with the periphery sunlight.
Nice.
Fair enough.
But he is going
We'll
to
take
turn
it.
and attack Garand.
I don't doubt it.
Let's see. Root Claw. He'll start with a Root Claw. That's a miss. Second Root Claw. That is a hit. Instead of dealing damage, he's going to grab you. As it grabs onto you, he's going to make another Root Claw attack. That hits. This one's going to do damage. As you are now being held by one of its large arms, and he is going to attempt to bite you. Oh, I should turn on some combat music. No wonder it felt odd. Not quite right. That is a hit. You take 11 points of damage, some of it necrotic, some of it piercing, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it one that you're throwing my way, or is it one that you just want me to
go ahead
roll?
and make it. I don't have it on that thing. It didn't program right.
Heard.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Okay, 15 is success. As you feel as the bite, you feel it's almost like something seeping into you. But you manage to push off and fight against it. Your body battling against whatever this effect is.
Hey man, that's not cool, bro. What you doing?
That is his turn. John,
I bet you can't guess what I'm gonna do.
stab him with a flaming sword.
Stabby, stabby.
That's a hit.
It's pretty much the only thing I can still do.
It's 9 points
And
of
I'm
damage,
gonna-
and make a dexterity saving throw.
A dex saving throw, huh?
Mm-hmm. You succeed. So
Sorry.
check if you take
What?
half.
That
Oh, it didn't
that
roll
was-
onto it.
Sorry, that wasn't my dex saving throw. I had the attack in my hand
okay.
when you said make a
Go
dex
ahead and roll
throw.
the dex save. I mean, I guess I could probably throw it onto you, but it's fine.
Nat 20, let's go.
Nat 20. You dodge out of the way as you cut into it. There is a burst of this acidic, thick blood substance that springs past you and lands on the wood behind you
Ooh.
Ouch.
to burn into the ground.
I'm gonna whack him again.
But I could take your nat 20 and use it on a save. Ha! That hits. That is an 11 points of damage. Another 11. 11, bring you up to 20 total. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Is the rest of the party doing anything, or are y'all hanging out? Specifically, Doug and Thicket. I believe they spoke into the microphone that there's a thingy up here or down here. In case you would like to fight. Jack, Maureen?
Did we establish where Doug was? Doug is with Thicket and Bale, correct?
Pardon?
Remind me, I missed the recap. Doug is with
Yes,
Thicket and
Doug,
Bale.
Thicket, and Bale are all in the room, in the guest bedroom. A floor up, maybe 2.
Okay,
2 floors up.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I'll go up.
Are you going to super jump, super fast speed, or are you just gonna move normal?
I'll turn into a dire fox and go up. It's super fast.
All right, it's down, but I will say with that, I'm gonna put you all the way. Hey, I'm gonna make it your turn so you can transform. I'm gonna put you all the way at the doorway, but say you probably weren't able to get in. Like, it would basically take your whole turn to get there. So you turn and are in the doorway of this large fox form. You can go ahead
Can
and
you
roll
mark
your
off one
initiative.
of my wild shapes? My sheet's still broken.
I wish I knew how to fix that.
I've been trying.
Yeah, I saw you logged on and off a couple of times.
I unloaded everything and then re-downloaded it.
Oh my.
I'm at the point where I'm like, do I just uninstall?
Honestly, at this point,
I don't know, fam. I don't know. But you can go ahead and roll your initiative. Is Doug coming down to the group, or is he hanging out up there? Jack?
Might be muted. Might have to do it. The thing he used to have to do.
no.
Hello.
There he is.
Hey.
I think I'll hang out if Thicket's going up.
Okay, fair enough. Boom.
Yeah, you can keep Jackie company. All right. Do I feel like this grapple is restraining me in any way,
No,
or do I feel like I can still keep stabbing at him?
you can still keep stabbing at him.
All right. I feel like, especially now that I see Fluffy in the doorway, that I'm even less worried than I was before. So, hit him again.
That's a 19. That hits.
And hit him again.
2 points of damage, striking into him. Another time.
And you know what? Let me put some psychic blades on.
Oh.
All right.
hit psychically, dealing 23 points of damage, slashing into him yet again. As it squeals out / growls in pain. Guttural scream. He's looking a little rough now.
And yeah, the only other thing that I could do with a bonus would either be a healing word, which I don't really feel like is necessary right now, and a Misty Step, which I'm not worried about, or Brian, I guess. But yeah.
I guess, can I shoot him with my gun and then go back to holding the light on him? Is that a dumb question?
Can you say that one more time?
Can I shoot him with my gun and then go back to holding the light on him?
It'd be difficult. You could try. It'd be difficult. You would still be using and you would still use a bullet. But okay. It's certainly do make a
I think I'm just
perception
gonna...
check.
Okay.
Okay.
That was
What were you
almost
saying?
19. I think I'm just gonna hold my position. I know we'll lose that turn in the turn order, but I think keeping him from healing will make this go by so much faster.
Fair enough. Dire Fox. Roar.
I was trying not to interrupt. I wanted to have stopped 20 feet away so I could do a dash action on my next turn.
Sure, we'll call that good.
Okay.
I assume to be able to dash snare on top of a bite attack.
What?
I assume to use
Yeah.
dash snare on top of a bite attack.
Oh, that is what it's called.
Yeah.
Like snare, what are you talking about? Yes. I did not read.
Reading is hard sometimes. It's okay.
Yes. Okay. So now I go forward and do bite attack on it.
Woof woof. Or fox sound. Spring forward.
Yep.
Bite. It is unfortunately a miss as he shifts out of
That's
the
an
way,
oppa sound.
trying to shake around and fight off Garand and the flaming sword next to him.
You said yip, that's an oppa sound. What does
It
the
is
fox
an
say?
oppa
That's
Yep.
Unfortunately, both bites failed to strike into him properly. As you push over some of the chairs that were still remaining upright, but as he fights against you, as you fail to get a proper bite on any of his legs. He is going to start with a root claw attack against Grand. As a miss, second is going to be a root claw attack against John. That is a hit. He is going to, instead of doing damage, he is going to grapple you. And then he is going to make a third root claw attack against you. That hits. Take a bit of damage. Just 6 points. And then he's going to make a bite attack against you, the sapping bite. And now one. Failing
Let's
to
go.
purchase on you as you swing around the flame and as he kind of reels back trying to avoid it while trying to bite into you.
He sees the writing on the wall. Mene, Tarson, whatever.
The question, is he holding both Grund and John at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
We're both grappled? Wonderful.
He has multiple arms and multiple ways to deal damage after the arms.
Yeah,
He's,
I see
5
that.
arms. Very helpful. at
Okay,
dealing
what
with
is
it.
he? How bad does he look?
He looks pretty rough.
Okay.
I mean, he's got, burns and electric burns and sunburns, and that's kind of it.
Just
Well, it's all kind of
yell
burn.
pineapple if you need to be ungrappled.
Pineapple, you have a safe word?
What?
That's horrible.
Does pushing a creature make him ungrapple you? If he is
Technically, you have to push him out of reach. So, like, if he has
Yeah.
like a 10, 15 reach, and you only push him like 5, then no.
Alright. Well, Thunderwave then.
Are you able to do that without hitting me?
I think so. I think I can aim it
Are
between
you gonna hit the ceiling or the floor as well?
the ceiling.
Alright. I'm curious, let's see.
I think I can do that without hitting Gambit.
Yep, you can. Thunderwave. Nope, it's just each creature, it doesn't matter size. Just wild. Fortunately, he does succeed and will not be pushed back. Go ahead and deal damage.
He still takes damage, so that's alright.
Damage.
Wow.
He takes 14 reduced to 7 as some cracks appear in the ceiling above you as Doug upstairs hears a thunder wave go off.
And once again, all the things are alerted.
Around.
If there's anything left. There may not be much left, so that's okay. Alright, hit him again. I can put some stank on it.
What?
That's old. That's an old quote from a. Oh, there it is. Okay, yep. We're gonna go ahead and murder him right now.
Great.
I will mantle inspiration myself, and I will go ahead and burn one of my pacts to also do that. Do an Eldritch Smitey action. So
I
onto
assume
me.
you mean not Mantle of Inspiration, but Psychic Blades.
You're right. I said the wrong thing. Thank you for being smarter than me. That is exactly correct.
I know
Anyway.
the words. I know all the things.
Here goes his Megadeth.
As you bring forward the
Oh, man.
lightning and psychic energy pulsing around the spear, as you bring it into his chest, striking into him, there is a burst of light and fire as the lightning pulses along him, setting the wood alight as it falls to the ground, crumpling.
Is that is that the record for most damage done in one hit?
No, I'm pretty sure you still hold that with like 60 or 70 something.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh, I think there was one time that I rolled a 65.
Yeah. To be fair,
You hit pretty heavy.
did it double the other dice? Because that.
Yes, it doubled all the dice.
Okay. All right.
Crits doubled all the dice.
This doesn't matter anymore, but I should have had advantage because pack tactics.
Ah, yes, it is a little late for that, but good to know.
I'm just now seeing
He
that.
would have survived long enough to get killed by this anyway, so. As that does, it falls to the ground. Anything else for Gron's turn?
I will let you know that it did not double all the dice.
Looks like it on my side doubled the lightning. It's because you did not. It doesn't look like you added the psychic at all, actually.
That's surprising, but all right.
I'm only seeing the lightning. It looks like
Didn't need it.
it's because you hit Mantle
Yeah,
of
but
Inspiration,
now
giving
that I
it-
know that you have this secret challenge mode going on that I didn't know about, now I'm gonna make sure.
I mean, you spent
Okay.
the inspiration, so if you want to roll it and see what it would have been, go ahead and roll the psychic
Yeah.
damage twice.
Yeah, it's 3d6.
And then
Yeah. I don't see any d6, so
Yep. ahead
we'll
and
do
roll 66.
5 plus 1. Yeah. So initial 15, so that's
50.
71.
I'll let y'all keep track of who's got the highest damage so far.
Just start counting now.
Yeah, start.
All right, so we'll
Because
start
I
now.
don't know.
All right, we'll start now at 71. There it is. All right.
Okay, somebody make a note. John, our note keeper.
Nope, keeper Sam.
Note
happened?
keeper, Sam.
Did it-
Keep
Sam,
track of
write
it.
down-
Getting a player note in Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah.
What
okay,
about it?
Okay.
What about it?
They're making a
We're
player
writing
note for,
who has the most damage in one attack.
Oh, you can keep track of that.
Okay. How do you make a player note?
There. Do you have the player notes section open?
Oh, the notes. Yes.
There's add item on the bottom.
I have log. No.
Well,
I'm the
Is
wrong.
Gron gonna do
spot.
anything else on his turn?
No, as it like basically lightning
I
strikes
found it.
down and like splits it like an actual tree, and it just like falls like into multiple pieces with multiple arms all over the place, and it lets go of me and John. Garon looks over at Garon, or looks over at John, and he's got like the wild-eyed look in his face, like, yeah, storm powers, bro. He's not even saying anything. He just like looks a little maniacal right now. And
Gambit?
then he calms down. He's good.
Is it dead?
Looks it.
mm,
Seems to be.
can I just go over and stab? Wait, no. Does it explode? Do they explode?
If we wait, we might find out.
I don't know. I mean, I thought it happened immediately at the end of your turn, so that was why I was like, I ended my turn to see if it did it, but I guess not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay. Well, Gambit will still continue to shine the light at it. Just, are ready in action for something to explode out of it.
Alright. Right in action to do what?
To attack it.
With which weapon?
Whatever comes out of it.
Direfox. Are you attacking with your scimitar or gun? Are you playing?
me?
No, Jocelyn. Were you planning on using your gun or your scimitar for the attack? What are you ready?
Scimitar.
Direfox? Did you say you move up to it or stay back in the window? You're good, Maury. Go ahead.
So you asked a question.
I did, but then she's not answering, so she gets to stay by the
What?
window. Did I miss that you said you wanted to move up to the body, or are you gonna stay at the window?
I'm gonna stay at the window, but I'm ready to dash.
You can either dash or you can attack. You can't do both as a reaction.
Okay, I guess then I'll ready my gun. Did that work?
Okay.
Yes, it did.
Maury.
Do I remember if it stays dead?
Good
Can I
question.
roll something?
Are you asking to make a check for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
I'm great at those.
Yeah.
It's actually really good though.
You recall that if they are, based on what you've seen, if they are in sunlight, when basically their turn comes, effectively when they're in sunlight when their turn comes, they do not explode. If they are not in sunlight when their turn arrives, they do have the creatures come out of them.
Okay.
So I need to keep the sun on it.
Can I
But
yeet it
Direfox
out the
can't tell us.
window?
Pardon?
Can I yeet it out the window?
Oh yeah, good call.
Throw the body.
Grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a dog. Arr, arr.
Make a difficult
awesome.
strength check.
That's pretty solid.
Gambit, make a dexterity check.
Oh
Make or rather a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Valid. Very fair. Very fair.
Arr.
Okay, that's high enough. As the Direfox grabs it by some of its legs and throws it, the whole thing flies out the window as you see some of the plants begin to come out of it, as it begins to burn as it exits the window as Gambit's eyes widen for half a second before he jumps off to the side as the whole thing flies past him. Very close to have just been taken out the window by it.
I start heading back to Bale.
Dr. Fox quietly leaves.
Cold. Very
As there is
cool.
now splinters and blood over what was once a very nice dinner table.
I mean, that's fine. Garon's gonna start prestidigitationing all of the silver and everything on the table because likelihood is that that's probably like their banquet hall, so it's probably high money stuff on the table. That's his guess anyway. You can have me make a check or whatever if you want, but that's what he starts doing.
It'll take a few minutes, but there's no check needed for prestidigitation. So it
Yeah,
does
and then he's
look
just gonna collect it.
No, the stuff here would actually be fairly well polished and stuff, so it's not in bad shape. Gambit, John.
Nice, guys. Well handled.
Yeah, that seemed to have gone well.
Did
Yeah,
we ever
I-
find the
I-
study?
Uh,
I don't think we did. Was that the room with the closet? Which room? The room with the
with the books?
books and the treasure chest. I don't feel like we have.
No, I'm pretty sure that there's still some places left to check here.
Okay.
So
Keep going?
yeah, I mean, makes the most sense to me. Might as well look
Alrighty.
around the room. Might as well look around the room first, see if there's anything of note. So investigation, I guess.
Investigation. You don't notice anything hidden around the room. It's a very open dining hall, and a window that is now opened, having whatever. I mean, it had already been pulled to the side. If it hadn't, it would have been torn outward. There is kind of a servant's table with glasses and pitcher where water and or wine would be. Very nice banquet table. Fairly surprisingly well cleaned. Like having been recently dusted level of clean. Beyond that, there's not much hidden in the room. There's a door across this way, but there's no hidden entrances, doors, etc.
Does that door go somewhere that we think we've already seen or been to before,
That
or
is
am I
up
not?
to you to decide.
Okay, well, if we're not sure, then yeah, then Garon will just go over and check it anyway.
Cool. You get to a gap in the room about 20 feet across. There's broken elements of what remains of the previous floor that have since been broken through by where the tree grew upwards and broke apart the flooring before you get to a more rickety floor on the opposite end.
So I feel like a jump might be required.
More so balance to get across the more rickety stations, and then a jump, and then more balance, though you could theoretically try to make the full 20-foot jump.
All right, so then you're saying acrobatics, athletics, acrobatics?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Gambit, I think you're going to be better than me at this. You want to come try to get across this?
Sure.
All right, I'll back up and.
Can I go the other way? Can I go this way? Or is it best to go this way?
I don't see which way you're moving, mate. I'm sorry.
No, unlock
This way?
for a minute. Yeah, so that way has a 20-foot opening, and then followed by a 20-foot opening. I'm sorry, a 10-foot opening followed by a 20-foot opening. There's not
probably best to go this way.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so acrobatics.
Acrobatics first, as you try to balance, trapeze your way over.
Hold on, mate. Hold on.
Broken material.
Well, as he was about to, I was like, "Hold on, you got this," and that's my inspiration. So if he needs one, I don't think he's going to, but
Turns back and looks over, and then looks back to where he's going. Now you got
I'd rather him have
athletics, and then.
Okay, so do I have that inspiration?
yeah, you do if you want
What's
it.
it?
I'm gonna put it on you.
What is it? It's a D.
It's a D6.
8d6. Okay, I'm gonna need it for this next one
I don't remember. The
because
D8.
I have a
mine-
-1 in athletics.
I don't recall if you're a D8 or a D6.
Well, I'm Bard 6, so I got to be at least a D8. So I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure D6 goes until 5.
As you
I'll double check.
try to jump Gambit, the floor cracks and breaks underneath as you land. Go ahead and make a dexterity save.
Dexterity save. At least I'm good at that. I rolled a 3 and a 5,
It
by the way.
cracks as your arms swing out over the broken boards here. They crack and break beneath you as Gambit falls to the floor below, down where the tree is, landing on his back.
It was a D8.
It was a D8, but that would not have made a difference
Yeah.
for the athletics.
Okay.
Question.
Fortunately, your temporary hit points reduce the damage to where you don't feel any of it, really. But you do fall down the 10 feet.
Is there a door on this end?
On the floor? Looking on the...
Yeah.
You're on the floor below. There is... Let me check. But I don't think so. Where's my note page? There it is. Y'all are on what? Floor 2 right now? I think you're on floor 3. Yeah, you're on floor 3. There is not a door down there. You are back in the big fight room y'all were in, where you killed the vampires and burned the tree a bunch.
So I probably need to go back up the stairs.
You walk your way all the way around back into the room.
Well, is there another way?
I mean, John, how many of those little teleportation things you have? Or maybe we can ask. Hey, Doug, you want to come down and send your shadow across?
Oh,
do you mean, how many
this is
teleportation
a
things do I have?
shape.
Like spell slots?
I don't know. Don't you do a thing where you can like walk through the shadows or something? Some
Oh.
weird thing.
Yeah, ethereal step. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know exactly how it works. I
That's
apologize.
fine. How many those do I get? I can do this number of times equal to half my proficiency bonus.
Twice. As of that.
So twice per long rest.
I know you did it once, but I don't know if you did it a second
If
time.
I've only done it once, then I can do it again. Where do I need to go?
Basically, across the way, over that way. What is it? Shift? No. Control? Alt?
Oh, is there a wall there that we need to get through?
You're able to, using your etherealness, move over through the area, climbing on the wall. Don't open the door yet. How dare you?
Huh? Sorry.
Nah, it's okay. Of all the rooms that you could open it earlier, this is an okay one. As you open the door, revealing what seems to be fairly clearly a kitchen, seemingly having been somewhat well stocked. It's not all the freshest of goods, but there are various goods around, including some salt-cured meats, a door over here, various containers of foods, an oven. You find a nice little kitchen.
I found a kitchen. There's food here.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. See if there's any like closets or anything for like, or maybe a ladder or something for like a wine cellar or some other thing.
Oh, what's in here?
Finding dug into the wall of the cave itself, or rather built around this part of the cave. They seem to have put a storage facility / wine cellar inside of the cave here. So there's some well corked casks. You're not sure what would be inside them, and some wine bottles. Definitely on the old side, but wine bottles off to the side on some racks.
Cool. Found some wine. Lots of wine.
Opening that one, you see a hallway. You can't see
Crossing
to the
the
end
name,
of.
I
That's
think.
another kind of pathway built into the cave itself with
Crossing
various.
urban path.
Some of these are empty crates from you can tell at a glance, but with the various foods and other goods. And you see at the opposite end the grated door you'd all noticed a while back. That as you open comes around. No issue.
Boom.
So we can go the long way then. All right, good job, buddy.
You're welcome. Go forth. Get food.
Yeah. Garon's gonna start inspecting. If any of them are like a tap scenario where it's like you could just like lift the tap or whatever and then pour some, so he can know if it's blood or not. Because obviously, we're not going to take blood. That's gross.
The barrels don't seem to have been set up in that fashion, though you do notice when walking past that this is set up in that fashion with the cask and cap set up.
All right. I mean, there's a bunch of glasses back there, so I can just go get one.
You find a simple glass, and as it pours out, in the darkness, you can't really tell with your dark vision in the room.
That's fine, but I can either perceive and smell it, or I can inspect, or investigate and see if I can put my finger in it. There's like a lot of things I can do. So.
Investigate dramatically. Yep, smells pretty clearly. This is ale.
Okay. I'll take a sip.
Not bad. Not the best ale you've had. But
Okay.
it's not bad. It's certainly serviceable.
Okay. I'll speak over the earpiece if anybody cares. Hey, there's a passable ale here. It's not the best, but it is available. It is free. It's open and ready to go. Just when you go into the room where there's a kitchen and all that, or the dining room and the tree, just go a little bit around the side, and you'll see a little pathway into the cave wall. All right, and then it is likely that the wine bottles are actually wine bottles. Then at this point, does that seem to make sense?
Sounds reasonable.
All right, then I'll. I don't know how many I could feasibly carry. I can't imagine more than like one or two, but.
Yeah, the bottles of wine without something else to put them in. You'd have to be careful about how you put them in your bag and not to, fall down any stairs, but...
Right. Yeah, I'll just take one. Any chance I can do a history or anything to maybe see if any of them are like, ooh, that's a good year or a good mint? Or...
Roll a history check.
It's decent.
Especially being from Vale, for the most part. Because elves do... I'm on the side that elves do drink wine.
Oh yeah.
Snooty
Oh yeah.
but they drink wine.
Oh yeah.
You would not recognize any of the names or labels. But you would find that these are on the old side. They are probably sitting in the... somewhere between 50 to 100 years, depending on the... Well, some of them might be a little more recent. You do find there are a couple that are looked to be on the lower end, that are probably just a few years old.
Okay.
More recent, but you do find there are a couple that have been kind of tucked off to the side that are well-aged. Sitting
Nice.
at 100 years old.
Oh yeah, I'll grab one of those then.
I'm adding fine wine to your inventory.
Nice. All right. Good job, everyone. I think. Where else can we go?
I don't know.
There's staircases up and down.
So down is the other room, right? We fought in before.
So down is where
So-
the vampires are, and you do know that it continues down from there. Y'all haven't been to the other side of the keep on that level. Yeah, so down is where you had the fight with the vampires and everyone, and there is a further floor down from that. Y'all have been through most of the upper levels, I would say. At least that's what you would surmise.
Okay. Then, so going up wouldn't be as helpful then?
Probably not.
Okay. Just in case, I can go up the stairs, look around, and make sure, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so... Garon is honestly just killing time until Bale's like travel ready. But he really wants to go to Yizu, but since we're here anyway, we might as well make the most of it.
Okay, what are Gambit and John doing?
I guess up is where we're going.
Okay.
I'm going up.
I can throw you
Yeah,
on
I'm
that.
going to follow Gambit.
I'll throw you guys on the map. Do you want to just go up the next floor? Where the room you had found that had the fancier coffin and the hidden doorways and the paintings and the exit outside and the fancy bedroom, or are you going up to the floor above that where Thicket is? Or are you going to the floor
no,
above that
never
where
mind.
the cave is?
I think I misunderstood. I thought we had not gone up. Then I
Oh.
think we'll go over and down.
Going
No,
down.
Garon was just trying to make sure that we didn't find some other thing that we didn't know about yet. That's all. It was like basically go up the stairs to make sure, look around. Okay, it's good. Let's go back down.
Are you going... So from here, it doesn't look like there's a main entrance way. Like if you go down from there to floor 2, you don't see any main way to the other side without going down another floor. You going down to floor 1?
Yes.
Alrighty. Oop.
Not by following through the tree. Falling through the whole tree hole.
As you find yourselves in another small cave area, you find this section of the cave, or really the keep itself, is partially built into the cave itself. There is, to the southern direction, there are some vines that come from, presumably from the tree and stuff upstairs. You see root-like vine, or rather vine-like roots. You see a door here, and a double door that looks fairly weathered over here.
Oh, where are they?
Do you want to be able to be on the same floor? I thought you were going upstairs to wander around.
No, I said I wanted to go up just to make sure. And then once it looked obvious that we'd been there before.
You rejoin. I will throw the map at you too.
Thank you. Throw away.
Can you put the giant dire fox over by Bale?
Yeah. Bale is floor 5. Ooh. Bale wakes up, he's gonna be freaked out.
I mean, Jackie and Doug are there. He shouldn't be too freaked out.
That's fair. Ignore the peek through the cave wall. Doesn't matter. That's basically just a wall.
Alright. Are we still trying to check for traps? Gambit.
Sure.
Alright.
I check for traps. What do I check for traps at? Is there a door?
There's a door over here. You still want to do it and I help you?
There's
Alright.
a door here and a set of double doors there.
I guess I'm giving help.
Can you point it out one more time? I wasn't watching.
Double doors.
Double
Single
door! I check for traps on this one.
On the double door.
You check for traps on Dumbledore, yes.
Investigation.
With advantage because I'm helping.
Dumbledorington.
Advantage. Investigation.
You feel confident there
great.
are no traps.
No traps. I checked this one. Where did I go? Hello? Okay, there we go. Wait, where did I go? I'm stuck.
I don't know, it broke for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Every time I clicked on my token, everything disappeared.
Yeah, I tried it too, and
Okay.
it did the same thing. there's also
Okay, check for
torch.
traps.
Investigate.
A what?
There's an unlit torch there.
Okay. Investigate.
You had advantage again.
What I was. Oh.
What's the trap?
Investigate. Not much better.
There's probably no traps here.
Probably. This one is likely not trapped.
Hey, Gambit, you know that we have different skill sets, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, remember, I'm pretty good at that. What you're trying to do. You know, if you help me,
Well,
we might do
you can
better overall.
look.
You
I
went
thought
ahead.
you asked me if there was any traps to check for.
It was more
So
like,
I asked
hey,
for
you
trap.
want? Yeah, it's more like, hey, you want to give me a hand? Sorry, I will try to be more efficient and clearer.
Okay.
But it's fine. You didn't find anything. Let's go. Go for it. As Verona
go
runs
through
back
the
into the corner
doors.
and hides.
The double doors, you see, so in here, there is a large amount of cave, the rocks that have, like, covered over that section, to the point where that is basically just a cave wall for all intents and purposes. There are a large number of flasks and bags. There are some wine bottles on a rack over there. Various chests and things. There are closed off and curtained off windows along the southern wall, and various roots, particularly around the opposite side of the room, that have grown through and are actually reaching around, growing over some of the chests and crates in here.
Interesting. Can I kind of like investigate the crates and stuff and see what's in them? Investigation.
Looks to be food stuff. Not all in good
Food
quality.
stuff.
There are a number of crates that are just empty.
Okay. Is there doors?
Those are windows.
Windows. Okay, I leave.
You exit.
Second door.
Opening second door. You find, though they are quickly going out, remains of some lit torches. Some windows that are also curtained off along the southwest wall. There's a pedestal over here that has nothing on it anymore. There is a carving of a snake along this wall. That's about it as you go into this kind of foyer entryway, and this open arch leading to the next section.
Oh, to be a blackout curtain person in a vampire city. What a booming business that would be.
For real, man. Blackout curtain maker in a vampire town. Whew. You find a large open foyer that is littered with wood and breakage. As you see upstairs, the remains, some of it's smoldering still from the flame. In fact, some of it's like still burning actively. So much so that this room has some smoke in it, though some of it's been able to filter out through the open windows. This is the same landing area that y'all had fought on, but this is the actual ground floor. There's a broken statue over here. There is a broken door over here. You see the staircase, a closed door, and a front main portcullis that is currently up.
Well, he had guests here.
There.
He had guests here. R.I.P. the guests. So this is the entrance.
Seems it. As you look in there, you see the broken remains of crates, buckets, and vases from what once was a storage chamber.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
sure
assuming
what
this
purpose.
guy attack. So I go give him wide berth.
Opening that, assuming you open it,
Yes.
you open it, not
Is it-
checking it for traps, but as you open it, you see the broken remains of what seems to have once been a barracks or guard chamber. There's broken bits of, you see even like these metal balls. Oh no, those aren't balls, those are helmets. I'm silly. Bits of helmets, broken weapons, shields, several sets of broken bunk beds. This whole room in disarray with nothing really valuable that you can tell. Some archery windows effectively on the south end that you'd be able to peek out and shoot from with relative safety. You'd have to do a deep search to even try to find anything of value in here.
Okay, I don't care. I leave. This is the portcullis.
Yep.
This is the outside
It's a
world.
portcullis and drawbridge, effectively, yes. And you can
Drawbridge.
look out through the opening to see an outside front, kind of a passageway. It looks like this is where the path would have led if you went up directly to the keep.
Okay.
This is the front main entrance that the path meets along.
Okie dokie. I don't really want to leave. So I will walk back. Where's the study, you guys?
I know, we gotta keep going. We gotta keep looking, go... There's stairs here. We can go
Well,
up.
I feel.
One.
Oh, there's stairs?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, let's go up then.
Come on.
Okay,
Hey, John,
up
you
the
coming, man?
stairs.
Yup. Give me 2 seconds. Where? Oh, my thing has disappeared.
He's putting us on a new map, that's why.
Ah,
Because this is a 6th-floor castle, it means there's lots of map changes sometimes.
there are lots
We
of maps.
have to go through each of these maps because Micah made each of these. And
I
imagine
did.
Yeah.
him wasting hours of his life for a map that we didn't even use.
Yeah.
Fortunately, y'all have used most of the floors. You find
Okay.
the burning chamber that you went through before. There is some things on fire. There are scraps of stone from the golem you fought. There's a door to the
Oh.
south. There is a door on the opposite end that is still closed off. An open window. Door there.
I checked this door for traps.
Alright, investigation. So with that, Garan comes check. Oh, Garan checks behind you. Gambit, that door looks good. Garan, you don't see any traps on this door.
And I go through the door.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
What?
Or I guess it'd be more of an attack against your AC.
But it's surprise, right? So advantage.
Right. Unfortunately for me, it still rolls too low, and Gambit manages to backstep out of the way. As he opens
It would have.
there is a large hammer that swings down from the ceiling and attempts to knock you out of the window. Fortunately, you
checked for
managed to
traps.
dodge out of the way. You checked for traps. You didn't see this trap.
Yeah, but what are
13
you
was
doing
not high
over there?
enough.
Gambit has failed multiple times on these things, and Garan is trying to not make Gambit feel bad, but he's also hey, you want to come help me check for stuff? And then Gambit just runs ahead and checks. It's like, okay.
Gambit looks out the window that he would have been knocked out of.
Okay. Can I go through the door now?
Try and open the door again.
Well, does it reset?
Yeah, the hammer swings
Did it
back
sound
up
like?
and clicks back into
Oh.
place.
Okay, well, let me see. Let me
On
think for
opening
a
that,
second.
you see another kind of guards chamber, this one much more put together, a dice game in the center, some haphazardly laid out coffins that seem to be empty from as far as you can tell. A couple of spears on a rack over here, and the operating system that pulls the drawbridge. What are you doing over there,
I'm
Gambit?
searching this room, by the way. That's what that is.
Using my brain.
Searching that room, you don't find a
So
ton
wait.
of value in here. You find there's some various, still in fairly good quality weapons you could potentially snag. You find, in there is a chest on the far end that has clothes, scraps of potentially valuables like a kind of tarnished necklace, fine clothes, a hat. Nothing especially interesting or valuable.
You said there were some dice or something. Is it like a dice, like a game set, like for a tool, like something that like would sell?
Yeah, you could potentially sell the dice set.
Okay, so I can pocket that, and then I guess, hey John, how's your arms, man? You feel like carrying a chest around, yeah?
Can you just sorry.
Why do we need to carry a whole chest around?
I mean, because we're running out of space for stuff, and I want to try to make as much money as possible, and we have to wait for Bale to heal up.
Going anywhere.
Well, I mean, Bale wants to set it on fire. He wants to destroy it.
Why?
That's what he said before he went to sleep. That's what he wants to do. He wants to set the whole thing, like, destroy it all. He wants to. I think he even wants to, like, bring this side of the mountain down or something. I think he's pretty upset about all the stuff, you know?
Well, if he is as committed to getting all the money out of here as you are, then we can come back and destroy it.
I don't think he cares, honestly. He seems pretty emotionally, volatile towards this place. So I think the only thing is, like I said, if we can try to get as much as we can while we're here. But if you don't want to, it's fine, man. There's a couple like random items in there that you might like. Maybe you just pocket some of those, I guess.
Grabbing the valuable stuff, but not. I mean, I don't really think we need to grab everything we can possibly carry. That seems a bit excessive.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to cover the bases, you know. You actually like? I'm pretty sure there's a couple shinies in there, or at least moderately shinies. I'm gonna go see if Gambit's got himself swung out the window yet.
Yeah, that might be a good idea to check on him.
A question. Can you, or actually, question. Can you describe the hammer again?
It is a large wooden mallet.
And how does it fall out of the ceiling?
It falls
Does
in
it,
an arc
it's,
that swings this direction before using the backward momentum and whatever spring or chain system is up in the top to pull itself back into place where it clicks. But it largely uses gravity and the weight of the hammer to do the initial swing and the return.
So it would push you out this window.
Yep. That seems to be in the
Okay.
Knock you out the window.
Grand Perseverance. You doing alright, man?
Back up, Garand.
Happily. You're on just...
Gambit
he just
wants
like leaning against the wall, James Dean.
to trigger the thing again to have it fall, but he wants to grab it before it swings back up to click back in place. So trigger to fall, get out of the way, and then grab it.
Okay, how do you try to trigger it?
What triggered it before?
Trying to
Opening the window? The
open
door? Can Gambit see what the mechanism on the door that triggers the trap is?
You can't see exactly. You get the sense that there is some effect on this door that, if it's not opened properly, causes the mechanism to occur.
It's magic. Boring. Boring.
You don't know that it's magic. You just can't see the visual mechanism.
Okay. Gambit can't see it. He assumes that it's magic.
As all good scientists do.
uh, okay, so I guess I'll try to open the door, but like so slightly, and then try to like, I don't know, squeeze himself next to the door
You will
or
have
jump over to the other side.
disadvantage as it tries to attack you. It will have disadvantage.
It will
It
have
misses
disadvantage.
as you manage to leap back out of the way.
But then I want to grab it again before it
All
before
right.
it resets.
Try and make a strength check, athletics check to try and grab it and
strength
hold it in
check?
place. Make an athletics check to try and grab the big hammer and hold it in place.
Athletics? Okay, that's fine. I'm going to use a hero point. My hero points are not normal. Yes, thank you. So I'll be adding a 4 to it. And I'm going to do an athletics check, and please do a good job. Please for me. Yes, thank you. 22.
With that, you are able to grab onto it and hold it in place, seemingly relying more on keeping it from swinging back with its upward momentum. It does look like it is slowly pulling itself by, looks like a chain system is grappled onto the back of it to pull it back up after it lands, but you are managing to hold it from going back up as of now.
Okay. Can I, like, get my pick out and try to, like, link it into the chain so it will just get stuck? Or, like, a piston or something? Not a piston. A stake. A wooden stake. I think I have these in my inventory. A chisel. That'll work. Does that work?
Exactly what are you trying to do?
I'm sticking my chisel in between the chain links so that whatever is pulling it up, it gets stuck.
You attach it and let it slide upward, and it seems to catch. I think that sounds perfectly reasonable. It seems to catch and is now dangling the hammer a couple of feet down from the ceiling.
Cool. Oh, I'll just have to get a new chisel, I guess. Next town. Or maybe I'll find one here. Has anyone seen a chisel?
No, sorry.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. I go through the door.
The door appears to be locked.
I hate this door! I
Grant's just
unlock
laughing.
You tried to unlock it? Okay, make a lock check. Make a thieves' tools check.
Unfortunately, I cannot fail.
Fortunately, you do not fail. You open it up and look in to see an armory with several sets of partial armor, including let me.
Okay, go ahead and get ready to get finished. It's almost 10. Okay.
This thing I have. So you would see in particular hanging on the hanging up are let's go to medium armor. Where are you? There are some chain shirts. You even see a breastplate. Yeah, you wouldn't see half plate, though you might be able to cobble together some of the stuff too. But you would see some scale mail, chain, and partial bits of breastplate and other items. You would see there is a crate over here. Don't recall what exactly the thing on top of the crate is, but it's a thing on top of the crate. There are several weapon racks that largely have spears on two of them, or on that one and on that one. There are some swords on here. They seem to be all pretty standard long swords. There's a crate over here and over here. And there is what appears to be bird cages, though they are open and empty on the opposite end of the room.
Interesting. I wonder if any of these are magic.
Would you like me to find out?
You could, if you would want to.
I mean, I enjoy helping. Where did my darn character should go? What the heck?
He died. Your character
Yes,
should get
clearly.
abandoned, you.
It certainly looks like it's trying to. There it is. Okay. All right. So yeah. I think if I remember right, I think John has the detect magic as the spell, so he can ritual it. I can just do an Arcana check. So I'll do that, and if I don't see anything, I'll ask
I'm
John
pretty
if
sure
he.
I don't have detect magic.
Am I wrong?
No.
Oh, okay. Was it
That
thicket?
would be thicket.
Oh man, my fault. My fault. So that's my Arcana to see if I get any residual whatevers.
With a quick look, you're not seeing any magical sigils or anything. These all look to be pretty not magical.
But just maybe good quality.
Good, I mean, fair quality. They've been
Okay.
cleaned up recently, and they've survived the years with a bit of weathering. But they're fairly good quality. They're good enough to use, certainly.
All right. Well, and this place was locked and trapped, so I'm definitely gonna do some investigating.
Investigating
What's in the
around.
chest?
So investigating, you don't see any major hidden compartments or anything. You do get the sense that there were once many more weapons and things kept here. But they have ticket fixed sheet. Let's go.
Yeah.
At least one of the buttons. At least one of the
No,
issues.
it's the whole thing.
Woo!
I mean, the main issue was being able to switch my mode on my actions tab.
Mori. She did it. Woohoo!
Big brain.
Big brain.
If you're
Brain
still
big.
experiencing this issue, John, I know how to fix it. Well, Sam.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Jam. Sean.
Sorry, what?
What?
Jam. Sean. In this other
having such
bucket,
hard
in this
time
other
paying
container
attention,
over here, you find arrows as well as some great arrows.
Oh yeah, great arrows. What the heck are
That's-
great arrows?
What we need for Doug.
Yeah, I grab them for Doug.
All right, I'll grab them. Why not? I scoop up all the arrows.
You gather some great arrows. How many would you like to try to grab? There are approximately 40 in here, and 60.
Ooh.
Actually, probably closer to 100 regular arrows.
How much do arrows weigh?
0.1 per arrow.
What? It's like that's like 10 pounds of arrows. Yeah, I'll grab them all.
And the great arrows is what, 0.2? They're twice as heavy. Or are they more?
How many great arrows are there?
I think he said 40.
Oh,
The arrows are 0.05. Great arrows are 0.1. So let's see. Great arrow, there are 40. And go 40 great arrows in your inventory now. And an additional 100 arrows on top of the 15 you already had. You're not at your max, but you are getting close. Lots of arrows. As it appears those individual ones seem to be in here. You do find on this back wall some bows. They all seem to be standard. You don't see any great bows. Gambit, as you open this chest, your eyes light up. As standing
Run back up a little bit.
BRB.
It's cool. We can take a break real quick.
Yeah, that's fair.
Open up, eyes light up, and Break.
Eyes light up. Got to commercial.
Come on into Popeyes. We've got the new. I love you, Shine Bliss. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Have a great night. I want a snack.
What happened?
Taking a quick break.
Oh,
Break
I
time.
missed break. When did it start?
When we realized you weren't here, and I needed you to do a thing.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Hold on. Hang on.
Hear me.
Hmm.
We're still waiting on folks to come back, yeah?
Be our break for a minute, and then in just a minute we will go ahead and start back if everyone's here. So obviously Chris is here.
Sounds good. More mute.
Jack here.
Who?
Jack.
Yep.
Is Dyson here? Lauren here. Sam here.
Yes, I'm here.
Where's here?
Gave me
Sam
2
here.
seconds to respond.
Listen, I just figured you would. Now we wait for Sam and Justin.
I was called.
Alright, now we just have Justin. So we just went out Iceland then? Is that right? Da 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 da. Iceland! Help! Help!
I'm back.
I'm back.
So he opens the chest, and his eyes go wide, and then back from break.
We come back to
Aye.
it as his eyes go wide. Yeah, but you see what appear to be 10
Oh.
bombs.
Bombs! Oh, my favorite!
You see 10 powder bombs set carefully into a holder, and beneath them an additional small container, more of a sack. Kind of a sack that has been set into its own kind of frame that has the equivalent of another keg of gunpowder.
Another keg of gunpowder?
In addition to the keg you already have.
Now I have 2 kegs of gunpowder.
Two kegs of gunpowder. Because of the vampire castle.
Keg of gunpowder. Two kegs
No.
of gunpowder. Do I assume you take
I
the
was-
bombs and keg?
Yes, of course I do. These are for the hole.
There's no room in the hole.
There's no room in the hole?
Pretty much, yeah.
There hasn't been room in the
No.
hole for like 4 sessions.
There's no
Was there room in
hole.
the inn?
There's some stuff in the bottom of the hole.
No, sorry, you're gonna have to go to the
Stable.
stables. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Let's just
However,
load up
you
all
are
the pack animals that
currently
we have.
encumbered.
Okay. Well, can I...
It's too bad we killed that dragon thing instead of like, domesticating it and making it a pack animal.
Yeah.
That would be the sweetest pack animal ever.
You mean that the Stormcrow thing?
Mm-hmm.
Like the night terror?
Yeah, the
owl?
big thing we got the great axe for.
Okay, Gambit will leave the box here, but he'll tell Belle where it is. Belle is gonna need some bombs.
Oh, do you take any of the stuff with you, or do you just leave the gunpowder keg?
Am I encumbered if I take the bombs?
Yes.
Am I encumbered if I take the keg?
Yes.
I leave them both there.
Okay. Oh, in glancing at your inventory for the first time in a little bit, you are still encumbered by 8 pounds even after putting those there.
So, we pick up all these arrows, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Arrows now.
Lots of arrows. So many arrows.
You have 15 pounds of wiggle room. Not enough for a keg of powder.
100
How much is
arrows.
How much is the keg and the crate of bombs? How much would that be?
Let's see. The bombs are 1 apiece, so that's an additional. So 30 pounds total for both.
Okay, I can handle carrying 30 pounds.
Oh, if I have to carry the bombs and the keg of gunpowder, I will.
I'll leave them here and just tell
For the
Belle where
greater
they were.
good.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it for you, bro.
Thanks.
Do you not? I don't know. Do you want to give them to Bale to blow the place up? Like, what do you want to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well
that's
then-
what I was gonna do.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, that's communication is good. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Well then, never mind. Just kidding. I leave them right back where they were. Then.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell him. I was gonna keep them for myself, but we don't have any room for it, and we have a friend in need, so why not?
All right. Well,
What do you choose to do?
we can keep exploring because he's still going to be resting for at least another 4 hours. So I'm
Bale?
pretty sure we've
Yeah.
only been at this for like a couple. So
What else is in here? Just armor and stuff, or
Armor and weapons.
And a surprise potion of speed hiding just
Nope.
out of reach for me?
Yeah, just out of reach in the ethereal plane, except not in the ethereal plane because y'all can get there. In the astral plane.
What is leather RW?
It's through the revised weaponry system. It's
Oh.
leather armor.
Is that what I'm wearing?
No, you're wearing your volcanic veil, specialized studded leather armor.
So, I
Can
just
I
have
get rid of that?
Yeah, you can leave the leather armor.
I just have like studded leather on, don't I?
I think so.
Or,
That's right.
let's see. No, I have a chain shirt.
Nice.
Well, I was just curious because at least on your map, there's actual like suits of armor.
So there are breastplate. You can maybe cobble together some half plate.
Oh, it's probably all my gold pieces that are weighing me down.
I mean,
That would
because
also
I'm
do
classed in a fighter, so like I should have proficiency in pretty much every kind of armor, right?
I think so.
Or
But
is
I think you only
it's
have
not?
medium.
Oh,
Because you didn't start as fighter, I think you only have it as light medium shields.
oh, okay. Oh, you don't get those proficiencies for multi-classing into
You
it.
do not get full heavy armor proficiency from multi-classing into it now.
Gotcha. Okay, well then I won't worry about it.
Alrighty. As you explore, go ahead and make a general investigation check just to see what you might uncover.
Everybody?
Yeah, all three of you.
Whoa.
Investigation. Rip.
Though John and Gambit can't seem to find anything at all, Garon, you are certain that you've pretty much uncovered this whole place. You can't find any hidden doorways, other extra hallways. Seems you pretty much looks clean.
Okay, so, but, there was a study that was mentioned. Can I history or intelligence or other check to be
Sure.
like, did we come across something that would count as that?
Yeah.
What do you want me to use?
Intelligence.
No, that's the same, sir. Sorry, hold
How dare you?
on.
Yeah, so you would guess based on it that you could consider the room that it looked like Gyrus was staying in, with the exception of there being a coffin there, it effectively matches the description of a study.
Okay.
It's got
All right,
all the books, paintings, a study table, fancy rug.
Okay. All right. Then I'll go in and say, yeah. As we were looking around and I'm thinking things through, the only thing that was really off-putting about Gyrus's room to us would have been the coffin, but honestly, that works for what could have been the study. So I feel pretty confident that we've probably found everything that we could find. You're welcome to do otherwise, but we might as well go ahead and get our own long rest all together, and maybe we can get to Yizu soon. I'm worried about him.
Yeah. I mean, what are we gonna do with all this stuff in the meantime? We just gonna drop it off in Dyke and come back for it, or?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be very thankful that we got rid of the cloud darkness monster. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to avoid the locals who are like basically a cult of like, yay, vampirism, hooray! But we can just go to Dyke, and yeah.
I kind of want to see what the locals think about it. To be honest, maybe they were under some sort of not like a spell, but like under some
Compulsion, some kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Like
I mean,
now that the darkness is the shadows are gone and the vampire is gone, maybe they're not so hot on the vampire after all.
I mean, that that's lower on my priorities. I'd rather see about Izu and then come back and check on them and maybe after time, then they'll be far enough away from that influence. And if you're right, then they'd just be more healed. And if you're wrong, then we would be able to find out and have gotten Izu. But that's my vote. I don't know what others might say. But I'm gonna go head on back to Jackie and Thicket and Doug and Bale. So if you look for anything else and you need anything, I'm still got the earring one. So see you mates later, and Gron will start heading back.
Gron will return to that group.
Is it bedtime yet?
It is
It's like
roughly
5.
PM.
Yeah. So early bed. We can do it early
We
night.
could start a long
I could-
rest and it would end
we can-
early morning.
I'll go back with Grand. Since there's
Yeah,
not
but
much else to find.
There isn't.
Return. Thicket's probably still in Dire Fox form at this point.
Is that a question or a statement?
Statement. He's probably still in Dire Fox form. What would the party like to do?
I think it's sleep time. But is Bale waking up while we're going to sleep?
I mean, he with his levels of exhaustion, he might do a double long rest. Who knows? I don't know if that can happen when you're exhausted. I don't know what the rules or
Probably.
limitations are on that, but I mean,
I think the rules are more flexible when it comes to NPC logic.
I mean, should we just not long rest until John's like 3 levels behind?
I don't think John would like
super
that,
level.
but
I'm pretty close to a second unearned or unrealized level 2. I think I'm only like six grand away from the next one.
And it's funny because isn't John the one that like doesn't need to sleep?
No, John doesn't need to eat.
Oh, eat.
it's Garan. Garan doesn't sleep, I think. Right?
what?
Aren't you a weird
No.
elf, dude?
Oh,
You don't sleep, you
I
meditate?
don't. Yeah, I don't exactly dream. I don't exactly sleep. It's a little different. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to. You don't have to.
Yeah, it's more like, recharging my
That's
Fey
weird.
batteries.
He can choose whether or not to dream.
It's more like I can choose to sleep and then maybe I get a dream. I would argue it might be more difficult because my brain might not take it the same way.
Weird.
Yeah. So, I think I have a curiosity. I'm gonna go into the other room, and I'd like to know if you can hear me over the earring while you're in wild shape. I know you can understand me right now, but I'd like to go into the other room, see if you hear me, see if it works, and then if so, just nod to everyone, like look at them all, and nod, and if not, just stare blankly, looking adorable. All right, man. All right, and he goes off like 2 or 3 rooms so that it's far enough away, and then he's not shouting, he's not whispering, it's just normal into the thing. Say, all right, so do you hear me?
Thicket does not hear anything.
Are you sure?
Your items get folded into your form when you're in wild shape, yeah?
Well, you can choose.
That's fair. I suppose you could choose to have an earring on the fox.
It is up to you to determine whether it's possible. It says the GM decides whether it's practical for the new form to wear a piece of equipment
I think so.
based on the.
I mean, if you
creature's
have
sacred
ears
values.
to wear an earring,
Yeah, you could pierce a giant fox ear. Sure. That sounds
it's
reasonable.
logical.
Yeah, in terms of logic and reason, that makes sense to me.
All right, so he starts nodding.
Yeah.
And then someone will speak over. Yeah, he seems to hear you, Garand, sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right, good. Because otherwise, Garand's gonna be sitting there for like 15 minutes just to make sure until someone's like, "Does it still work?" It's not.
Until he
working.
realizes that Direwolf can't talk.
Yeah.
For Dire Fox.
So, well, he knows Dire Fox can't talk, but
So-
he would have hoped that someone would have said, "Hey, by the way."
Are you taking
Well-
a long rest with the expectation?
Do
of
you have
waking
to
up
be
at
verbally
3 a.m.?
speaking to cast message?
I
Does
would
it have a
to
verbal
look
component?
at- yeah, whether it has a verbal component, and I don't think you can cast spells in your animal form as of now. Yeah. So yeah, no, you can't.
But it's using the earring.
Yeah, the earring's a magical device. It's not exactly a spell.
Well, it says, okay, well, never mind. It doesn't
Hearing
specify
of whisper.
specifically the spell
Bonus
message.
action to
It
whisper
says
a message,
a
that can be
message.
heard. You would have to be able to communicate because you are whispering a verbal message.
Yeah.
If you can't communicate,
You could technically bark over it. It would
we
not
could
be
we could
Aw.
speak with animals and then we could use
Yeah,
it.
you could speak with animals. It would take a little bit of setup, but you could do it.
That's hilarious. I love it. But yeah, that is important though. If we ever
Confirmed,
need
I
to
can
go
bark
like,
over comms.
You can bark over it. That's true.
we could do a
Technically,
lasty
if you
setup.
gave Jackie the earring, you could get her ear pierced and she could bark over comms, but I don't know if that's something you care to do, but it's technically possible.
no. That's
She's a
awesome.
little more of a yapper than I think it is, I would say.
Oh yeah.
I still think she's gonna develop the ability to talk.
Be pretty cool. Is anybody super low on health? Because I have one 3rd level spell left. I could very reasonably drop a heal into you. Yeah, I know, but the idea is if something were to attack us while we're trying to long rest. That's where his mind's at.
Oh, I see. I don't think we'll have to worry about it. The castle, I mean, we pretty much emptied the castle out.
That's what we think. So I mean, I'm okay with it, but I mean, I do have the spell slot, so I can just save it for the fight too, if it happens. So it's whatever we think. It's just is anybody missing like 30 hit points or some crazy number that like I should go ahead and cure wounds on you? Someone is? Oh, Jocelyn? Okay.
What am I missing? No, I'm not. I'm only missing 21.
Okay, that's probably not too bad then. I'm missing like 18. I'm not super worried about that. A little bit. All right. Well, I will take the time and train Jackie.
Don't I have something?
Let's go 20. Let's go.
Is anyone taking any special precautions over the rest? Doing any special practices, plans, or otherwise? Doing things with long rest? Ron is animal handling. That would be a total of an extra 3 skill points for Jackie in your note. I can note it down if you need, but I think it might be available for you as well.
Yeah. You have it so that I can unlock it, so it's fine. So she went from 10 to 13, so that's fine.
Cool.
Over the long rest, I am going to unattune to the amulet and attune to the heptome.
Oh, alright.
Is this obvious to Garand?
Is
this like something that-
I don't know if it'd necessarily be obvious, but you'd see him messing with the epitome.
Okay.
Does John make
If
it
it's not obvious,
Would John be hiding it in any form?
No. John will just be
Okay.
reading a book.
okay. But you don't physically take off the necklace, but you start like focusing heavily on the book.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think then Garand would just be like, I don't know, Mike. You tell me, is a 10 wisdom check enough to read what's
No.
happening? Okay.
No, I don't think so.
And to be fair, about the table, I have ways to make people forget me if I am detected.
This is true. He does have that.
So
I mean, that's
so
fine, but
do
Garand
have
doesn't
the leg
necessarily
up
know
in
that.
case.
That's fine. Garand doesn't necessarily understand that, so.
And it's not like we can't be detected either. Like if he can probably
have an
assume
amulet,
that. It's assumed that John is with us, but he won't know for sure.
True.
He won't be able
Yeah.
to see us,
Is Gambit doing anything
even
over
if
the
he is
long
surprised.
rest?
I'm gonna tell Bale about the bombs, and the gun on the keg of gunpowder.
Yeah.
Bale, here's some stuff that can help you blow up.
The building.
Why do you want him to blow up?
No, he wants it to blow. He wanted it. He wanted to blow up.
Part of the reason I came here was to make sure no more evil could be done in this place, and one of the ways I think I'd like to do that is to make it explode. Or at least collapse.
Sense.
Pretty creative way of doing it.
It seems effective. I got the idea from y'all's plan back in here about making a distraction by, well, blowing up a keg of gunpowder on a building. Though I feel like that might have done more damage than you initially intended.
We did that?
Oh, we talked about it.
I did blow up the stairs down the stairs. So there is blown up stairs in your castle.
Well, hopefully the rest of it will follow suit.
I may have destroyed a few floors.
Yeah,
Can't see it.
Good
we
to know.
have pretty much already destroyed it all, so...
I'm pretty destructive when I get into a fight sometimes.
You are very destructive, John.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Garon's all like, yes. And
So at
not
least you were gonna knock it down anyways.
But usually
I don't feel for
it's
that.
towards our enemies, so you're normally pretty careful about.
Yes, he's gotten better. That's true. Bale,
Oh.
also want to let you know if you want, there's some old wine that you may want to try to procure. That can you could possibly sell that and make a bit of coin, from the place before you destroy everything else. That way, you can at least feel it wasn't. I don't know. I want you to be able to get to your next spot, and I really think that you should. What was it, Rosanna?
What's her name?
Is that the right name? Okay. And I really think that you should check in with Rosanna too, man.
I'm sure. Makes sense. I'll see how it all works out. I haven't decided exactly if I'm even going to blow the place up. Or just do lots of damage. I don't know, I like the idea of it being gone for good. No cults rising up around my father, no worshippers of Corvus, no monsters finding a keep and deciding to make it their own. Turning it into a pile of rubble.
Did you happen to see the hag at all? Because it seemed pretty clear that Gyrus knew her.
Vaguely remember a woman. But a woman.
Did you, in between the torture and all the horrible things that you went through, were you able to overhear anything of use? So we might be able to track her down and prevent her from doing this again to someone else that we care about?
Nothing I can recall. Whatever they said, it was mostly said quietly, and I don't recall all of it, but in between consciousness.
Sorry, got
Is
something in my throat.
Doug doing anything over the long rest?
Nope, just resting.
Is Thicket doing anything over the long rest?
I already used the sword to cast Greater Restoration today, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And I don't have hit points to summon Kawaddle. Okay.
Alright. I'm going to long rest the party as it brings you around to 3 a.m. Boom.
I can change my prepared spells now.
You can. It's been a while. And
All
John,
on my own.
what level up would you like?
Huh? Oh,
You should be able to go to your main page and click
Yes,
the
yes.
add item under class and level. Pick your new stuff and
Stop, Emmy.
get leveled up.
Yep. Sorry.
If you were going fighter,
I'm
I
gonna
feel
get
like we
to
already talked about what fighter subclass. I hope I put it in already, unless I forgot.
No, I'm taking another level 1 bard.
Okay, cool.
I've had this in for like 2 months.
Fair enough. I am also the type where typically, unless something changes, I will have my entire leveling planned out. I say as if I've ever been in a campaign, but you know, every time I've thought about a character I want to play, I tend to design all their stuff. So.
You and me both, buddy.
Alright.
Let's see.
As you take the long rest, we cut to a scene in the early hours and somewhere between 1 and 3 a.m. There is, in the cave above, coming out from some of the shadows, having hidden well, a male vampire. One of the spawn with the wood branches coming off his arms as he will climb his way out of the cave and in the darkness of night begin to leave away from the keep. As he seemingly desperately is running and leaving the place behind, being somewhat aware of what happened. He stumbles into the trees and into the forest. As he runs, there is a glow of red energy around him as he stops and pauses for a moment as the 6 red chains strike up and bind around him, holding him in place. As after a few moments, these cloaked figures with these dark masks, each of which having an orange-red spiral around the front of it, spiraling down into the center point, come up and quickly bind these physical chains around the vampire, striking him as he tries to lash out, as they quickly even put a bit into his mouth to keep him from being able to bite or strike toward them. As the magic fades and the chains break, but now he being chained together is held in place and kind of dragged along as this larger figure, not larger, but this more prominent figure steps out looking into the area wearing the same sort of, let me grab things so I can make sure I describe correctly. Wearing a similar dark-colored outfit. His own orange markings across his chest and mask glowing, his dark cloak around him. As he gestures over toward a spot on the ground where marks have been burned into the ground itself. As the several people drag the vampire over, as he looks around and looks off to the side, he taps his foot on the ground twice. As there's a shift in the trees 50 feet away or so, as something large peeks over the edge of the tree line toward him before turning and heading down the hill toward the valley beneath the mountain. As he walks back over to the group with the magic circle burned in the ground, as he waves his hand, the magic glows once again as they all disappear.
What?
Gambit, not Gambit, Thicket. Did y'all take any kind of watch? It sounded like y'all didn't, so I'm gonna say
We usually
y'all
do by
took your
default.
standard watches.
We
Yeah.
do standard watches.
So John and Thicket, with your passive perception, you would hear, particularly with hearing, and you find if I undire fox you,
Yeah. Sad.
it's okay. Besides, I want to see what your actual non-dire fox perception of 24 is. you hear, though far in the distance, a couple of sounds of people yelling or screaming. You can't tell for sure, that echo up the mountain, and the crash and crushing of buildings or wood and other things being broken.
Am I the only one?
The only one who can hear it. John is around. He's awake, but he can't hear it.
John, I hear people screaming.
Where do you hear them screaming?
Over there, by the buildings.
Out the window?
Yeah.
As you look down into the valley, what essentially made up the town or village, the little hamlet, you would see there are one or two buildings have caught on fire. As standing taller than some of the buildings, yeah, probably taller than most of them, as this thing is easily 2.5 stories tall. This large hulking creature with these two, as best you can, I mean, it's hard to tell the details from this distance, but this large hulking creature with thick arms striking outward toward the buildings and crushing things. Glowing red eyes.
That's fun.
Should we do something?
Should we?
As you watch, you see the glow of two horns coming around from the sides of its head to the front of it, as there is a glow of energy as it rears back and then seems to like breathe out from its mouth between these two horns, creating this beam of this reddish, perhaps flame. It's hard to tell from this distance, that strikes and breaks through one of the houses in front of it, causing it to go up in flames before that passes and continues to crush things. And by this point, as you watch and talk, all screaming and sounds other than burning and breaking are gone.
Does this thing look like we could take it?
That's up to you. As you will see this large grim with various bone platings on it, particularly on the back of its arms. Its thick body, this shell on it, these various kind of bone-like shells on it. Its two front-facing horns, glowing eyes, and large jaw. You would see this creature.
It reminds me of the I'm blanking on the name, but the big dragon in How to Train Your Dragon 2.
You're
The
not
ice
wrong.
dragon.
Yeah.
It's the
With the
forward
front-facing
facing
horns.
horn.
Yeah.
Can I vibe check it?
What kind of vibe check you doing?
Vibes are bad.
To see if it's too powerful for us. I don't know. That kind of vibe.
Religion, I guess, is the closest thing to knowing about this creature. In terms of pure vibe check, I don't know what that would be. You could just roll a d20 for that one.
Well, it's the same as a religion check if it's just the d20. I know everything.
It's terrifying. It is huge. It's got a laser.
I
You're not
nudge
interested.
Garon.
Yeah. You said it's outside the castle?
It appears to be down in the valley, destroying what is now left of the hamlet.
Oh. I want to do a.
Kron has to text. He can't talk during this awesome moment. He says.
Oh.
Good to know.
Can I try to figure out what it is?
Make a religion check.
Religion. That's a weird check for that, but okay.
Yeah, you would know that this is a Grim. It is an extremely rare. Well, actually, you'd be able to tell this is a Grim, and you can't discern much more about it. It's big. It seems to be able to create some level of magic. You expect it would have the normal Grim effects of being able to detect emotion, having a hatred. Well, not necessarily hatred, having a drive to destroy people and things built by people. But this specific Grim, you've not seen before.
That's concerning. Hey guys, there's I think there's a Grim destroying the vampire hamlet.
Uh-oh. Did we get a full rest?
Yeah, it's about at the end of your rest at this point.
Okay. Thank goodness.
I guess if I haven't already, did I already hit long rest on you guys? I don't know that I have.
You probably did, I just didn't notice.
It looks like everyone's HP is full. How's your spell slots looking? They can have spell slots.
Empty.
No.
Okay,
How many-
not
how-
long rested you. Let me go ahead and do that.
I am very bad right now.
This should take a second to apply all of. Jabadoosh.
How many feet is it from where we are to the valley?
Oh, easily 1,000. Not at least a couple thousand. Like, it is at least a half mile or a full mile down the mountain.
Okay, so it's pretty far.
Yeah. And let's see. You've got your Bard. Are you going to roll your new HP for Bard, or are you going to take the average? It looks like you've been rolling, so go ahead and roll your D8 if you want to.
Womp.
Okay, 3 plus con. Your con is 1, meaning you do 3 is the minimum you can roll for you. So unfortunately, it's not high, but it's health and another HD you can use. I don't know why you have adjustment of -2. Oh, right, because your HP had been temporarily reduced, but now that's not a problem anymore. Your HP from the vampire bites come back.
Yay!
What is Garand rolling, Chris? Religion? Let me check that. Oh, I did party long rest. I wonder why Thicket did. Oh, probably because Thicket was still in fox form. I need to adjust Bale to still have 2 levels of exhaustion unless Thicket unexhausts him one more time.
Not yet.
Go ahead and roll. Oh, please roll for you? Okay. Garand. El Religio. With a 15, you can't tell much more than it probably be a, you proficiency and expertise. You're going to burn all 3 points. Let me check if you can use both at the same time. I don't know that you can benefit from skill expert twice. No, that's not skill expert. That is in boon of skill empowerment. Okay, so you can only give yourself proficiency. You can't give yourself expertise. You only give expertise if you already have proficiency. But you can expend a charge and get the extra +4, bring you up to a 19. Unfortunately, you don't learn much more than John did. It is definitely a Grim. You're unsure if you've heard anything about it before. There are stories of Grim that are borderline unique, or are rare, or are just incredibly uncommon to the point where they are bordering on just myth and legend, even in their own right. But this one doesn't ring any particular bells. As Grand asks Thicket, should we summon a Navo and see if he wants to try and fight that thing? He loves to kill Grim.
Everything's already on fire. It can't get worse.
Great point. Summons a Navo. And the Navo bounding down the mountain, I assume.
Can a Navo be killed, or does he just disappear when his HP
He disappears
is-
and gets sent back to the plane of fire. Ask if a Navo knows the monster.
Sure, Thicket asks. Do you know what kind of Grim this is?
I do not concern myself with the creatures of the material plane.
He says no.
It is grim. That much is evident. Beyond that, I know nothing of it.
Is it just one of them?
Just one. As it seems to have pretty much destroyed everything as you're all watching it. It kind of faces up toward the castle. And then it begins to slowly walk its big steps, slowly reverberating, barely getting up to you at the distance, but still, as it pushes its way through the town and seems to be walking away.
Does it look like it, like, just leveled the town, or?
It has basically leveled the town. What's left standing is all burning.
Oh. Good to know, I guess.
I'd be fine with fighting it. Whatever you choose.
Do you think? Ticket. Do you ask Anava if he thinks he can kill it with our help?
Okay.
You've shown yourselves to be quite capable. And are not enough of the strength of this creature, not enough that I could tell you.
Okay.
But you've shown yourself to be quite strong. I would not be surprised if it would be vanquished. Strategically, I question the need. Are there people meant to be saved or avenged in that town? Is it an empty location?
It's causing a lot of damage, and it would be a good idea to stop it from causing more damage.
Does it wander around, or does it just kind of have an area that it's territorial of? I wonder. Are Grim territorial?
Roll a religion check. If Gambit's actually thinking about it, or if he's trying to guess it based on others. If he's asking the group in general, anyone who wants to can roll a religion check.
Religion?
Yep.
Religion.
As for why a religion, John, it's because Grim are closer to demons than anything else. At least as far as genetics and existence are concerned.
19.
That 19, you would know that it is not uncommon for a larger Grim to have kind of a territory that they tend to wander. It can vary wildly. You're aware that there is a behemoth of the desert that seems to
I
wander
know
throughout the
what
entirety of the
happened.
desert in
I
Vacuo.
know what happened. I just figured it out.
There are leviathans.
The reason why it hasn't attacked this is a town is in its territory, but the reason why it hasn't attacked it before is because of the big bird. But we killed the big bird, and that created a power vacuum, so it was able to come in and attack the town.
I actually think the town realized that the vampire, the thing that they effectively were worshipping, the plans for, for the vampire empire or whatever, had fallen, and I think that they were collectively as a town so much in anguish over their loss and their fear. That's what brought him here.
No, it could be. It could be. Anyway, I think we can avoid fighting it for now, and it should probably die eventually, but I think it won't cause any destruction for the time being.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it to know, but they.
I think we need to
I don't
just
know.
go save. Oh my gosh, not Zuzu.
Izu.
Easy.
Izu.
At least you didn't say Zazu.
Zazu. Oh, Zazu, Zazu, Zazu. Why does nobody love me? Not even as a cub. Anyway. I think we can leave it for now, and then we should definitely come back and kill it. But right now we need to focus on saving Izu from the Orange Sun.
Yeah, if it took a while for that thing to start trying to destroy that town, I think then we would have a reason to go.
Yeah.
But
we can.
the fact that what can we do now?
Well, if we die before we save Izu, then Izu's just trapped forever.
That's also a good point. Well, I think we just have to lament the fact that we can't stop every evil. We can't take on all of these ridiculous monstrosities. And
I agree.
It's a pragmatism, and honestly, I'm impressed that you had that. You seemed less interested in that path concerning Puff and Julie. So,
I mean, well, there was emotional attachment with Julie, so that's where the conflict of interest is.
okay.
I mean, I gave her a dagger.
Yeah. Hopefully, she never uses it on you. All right. Well, I guess. Do you want to go try to break into the Orange Sun?
Why not?
Then we might as well just go in. Guns are blazing, right? Bale, do you want to come with? Don't have to, man.
Yes.
Do you have any intent to return to this place?
No. I mean, maybe to kill the laser grim, but
Could you repeat the question? It was kind of hard to hear.
Do you have any intent to return to this place?
Ah.
No. Unless you want us to.
I think he wants to blow it up and then we walk away looking cool, yeah?
I'd like to finish.
We never
what I
did
started.
find a bag of holding here.
That's true.
Bale, do you know if there is one here?
Not that I'm aware of. If there were one, it would have been either in the vault or the study. It sounds like you've been to both locations.
Yup.
So if there isn't,
Oh well.
suppose not.
maybe the Orange Sun will have one that we can pillage.
You said there were bombs and gunpowder.
Yeah, and the front armory.
I'd like to set up
Pretty
a
boys.
You'd like to set up a what? A collapse?
Yes.
I think I can help with that.
Me too.
Assuming you help him, as he takes you out to the front, and you'll go out the main entranceway, the drawbridge, over a few minutes with the help of Gambit. Go ahead and make a Mason's Tools check.
Yes. Mason tools? I don't have those. Actually, I do have those.
Dude, you are proficient.
I'm very
Where's the
proficient.
Mason's Tools check?
Mason's Tools check is as Gambit uses his skills in mining and general awareness of structures to point out and recommend locations to Bale for where to put the bombs, such that they are most likely to be able to deal damage as you use, we'll say, 5 of the 10 bombs. Probably a few more than that. You probably used, we'll say 5 of the 10 bombs and a keg of gunpowder. So if anyone wants to keep 5 bombs or leave them with Bale, you can. As he carefully lays out basically a path of gunpowder for the fire to string along before exploding at certain locations, leaving smaller amounts of gunpowder at the right spots, leaving basically half the keg at this pivotal point, at the crux in the corner, to try and have everything kind of cave inward. As you all gather, does anyone have a tinderbox or a fire spell?
Fire Kitty.
I was gonna say somebody's gotta have firebolt. Come on.
There's also your sword could do it. There's a lot of things that could.
Oh yeah.
Go
ahead.
Yeah.
The fire
I just
kitty.
am imagining a little tiny kitty like crawling, going to the gates of the of the castle, and then it just explodes.
The kitty walks up adorably and sniffs the edge of the gunpowder as its flaming nose barely touches it. It alights before rapidly going inward, and a few moments pass as the light spreads before there is a cacophony of explosions at various points on the bottom 2 levels, as there are cracks and breaks as the building does cave inward, as all the upper floors, as they lose the supports beneath them, begin to break downward and begin to fall down the edge of the mountain. As the mountain does have a steep cliff beneath the keep itself, as the whole thing collapses inward and downward, leaving a few locations left. Like, you might be able to find one of the storage chambers. You could probably find the vault up there in that cave, because that's going to be largely unaffected. You might be able to find some of the other random bits and pieces. You might be able to find the, what's the word? The prison, because that's kind of behind its own wall and section. But the rest of it, it's crumbling down and breaking into ruins that falls all before you, as presumably Thicket will activate as you all watch this. The tree opening a doorway.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you opening the doorway to?
Where's the orange sun? What city was that?
Are we just gonna drop into their lair? What are we doing here? What's the plan?
Does the
I'm
party
planning
Bring up the map of Vacuo. In Coquina, we will find the orange sun that has kidnapped our beloved Izu.
Coquina is correct. And I believe before you left, you specified that you found a tree near the inn.
But what's the plan here before we go barging in?
Bro,
Or are we
Ron
just
says
gonna
guns are
barge
blazing.
in?
Assuming you're not teleporting directly into the orange sun, which you don't know of a tree directly inside of the grounds, for the purposes of the outro of this session, as the whole party moves in, passing into this area near the inn in the early morning of Coquina, as it's probably now 4 a.m., as Bale looks back to see the rubble of the place he once grew up in, and steps into the tree as it closes behind him. That is where we'll end the session proper for the night.
I love how when we help someone, we help them burn down their house. It's happened twice. We can have
If I had
two
a nickel for every time.
Which was the other
I
time?
have 2 nickels, but it's
we
weird that it
burnt
happened
down
twice,
the
right?
hag huts. We burnt down the hag huts.
You did help some of the children burn down the hag's huts. It's true. That, you know, you're right. Twice now you've helped children of bad people burn down their old homes. Their childhood homes. So, you know, that is correct. You're right. It's weird that it happened twice.
Therapeutic. Therapy.
I don't currently have any other plans for those, but maybe I should start inserting them. Should this be a theme?
Burning down
You gonna get
houses.
charged with arson now?
I'm gonna go burn down Reef.
It was particularly hard to see the Grim. I mean, kind of hard, but also the benefit of the firelight. But there was no moon. It is a new moon. There's no moonlight.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Ominous.
ominous indeed.
Is that
I
bad for
would-
Thicket? Does Thicket start to cry?
That's up to Thicket.
I would assume that we are probably going to like an inn or somewhere, like staying out of
probably, yeah.
sight and like forming a plan real quick before
Honestly, if we're gonna barge in,
going straight to
4
it.
a.m. would not be a bad idea. Bad time to do it.
Yeah, I was thinking
Group
it's mad
huddle
early.
and then break.
Well, my
Yeah,
thoughts is
basically.
it's mad early, and we have a novel right now for an hour, so
True.
Yeah.
If we still have a Navo, that's the best time to do it.
Does he, when he walks through the tree, does he burn it down?
I mean, he's not exactly stealthy, but
I don't think that's what we're going for right now, though, right?
he's got good surprise factor.
He'd probably still have a Navo, not for very much longer.
Hey, but even 20 minutes could be enough to really get things started. Plus, if we send him ahead, that could be like a huge everybody's like, we
Like,
got to worry
what
about
is
trying to put a
this?
fire out, and then we come in while they're trying to put fires out and be like, I've at
Also,
you.
let's be real. A 2-hour fight IRL is gonna be like 2 minutes in game.
Yeah.
But a 2-hour fight in game might be until 2027. So
Yeah, exactly.
That's a fair point.
And John will level up 3 levels at once.
He's finally leveled up. He is now caught up, and y'all are at the closest person. 2,500 XP. Very close. Next level.
oh yeah, don't worry, we're gonna free Izu and we'll get that level. It'll be good.
Burn this place down.
From the sounds of it, the party's next main goal after that is, unless y'all choose to go somewhere else, y'all could side quest your way into Reef, Lahar. Y'all could head up to Basalt just because if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, but you could.
No, I think we should save Lahar and Reef for like later on, like after we've completed the main storyline. It's DLC.
We could DLC it. That's an option of like if we wanted to come back for some mini multi-session, not quite one shot, but handful of shots sessions to go do some stories, or just
Handful of
some
shots
post
sounds
game,
dangerous.
or some post game.
Yeah. Yeah, be a fun idea. But
yeah,
I think
go
it's
ahead.
go to Dyke and be like, hey, obviously we killed it. We need we need this key. We can do whatever with the axe. I don't know. That's up to you guys. I don't know who wants the axe, but I think it was just for that. So I think it would be good for them to have that. And then we can also go and get stuff made with all the junk that we have. So I feel like 2 stops, and then maybe we see about trying to take on Badman.
And,
Take on Badman.
We could, we need to convert all of our gold into platinum.
Yeah, we need to open a bank account.
Yep.
Yep.
Go to the banks of Kokemia. Another option, technically is easier to do, is rather than getting minted gold, for basically the same value, you can get bars of gold and platinum. technically,
Such a flex.
yep, it is. It
Might be a
takes
bit harder to spend.
it's a little harder to spend, because you basically have to
split a
have
brick?
someone who you have to be spending that much is basically the thing to where you're using the bars, and it depends on how big of the bars you want. Like 5-pound bars, it's 50 coins to a pound. So
What if-
you know,
Echo.
Love how we're rich enough
Gambit-
to even consider that.
What
see,
if
y'all
Gambit just...
asked and you have now received the money.
What
I guess
if
I
Gambit
give you
got
your
so
profit.
rich he could just buy Reef?
I mean, you could pay off your
You could probably pay off your bounty, yeah.
bounty.
Did we get our free
I
penny?
mean, whether or not that would get them to stop trying to get you arrested is besides the point. But you could
But
pay.
I could buy off all the politicians.
You could try and buy your way into it.
Like corruption with corruption and then make it all implode.
Let's be real. In history, in places you were allowed to buy your own bounty, they gave you paperwork to prove that you did. So that you
Okay.
could show it to bounty hunters. Come on.
I mean, but do I want to leave a corrupt system up when I could destroy it? You know, it's not about being free. It's about getting revenge.
Maybe
And
revenge is not so
destroy-
noble of a goal.
And destroying a corrupt government?
Revenge, not so much of a.
Is it a
good
legitimate
reason.
government?
No.
Oh.
They literally accuse
technically
people
is.
of murder so that they can have slaves.
That is
Yeah,
if
but-
it's
but-
a understanding of the subject. Yes.
Remember, though, as it appears to the court, to the queen, and all that, what they do in their city is up to them.
Within certain
I mean,
rules.
So-
One of
That's
which
what I
is
mean.
Yeah.
no slavery.
Legitimate. That's what I was asking. Are they like a legitimate government? Not like
As long as they're not actively
didn't steal
breaking
power.
or legalizing any major like banned behaviors like slavery across the country, yeah. They
I
are
mean,
the Lord. They get
imprisoning people
it's
to
that.
use as forced labor is not technically slavery.
No, but it is not a
but
functioning
there
government.
is a level of function and understanding as to basically slavery. False imprisonment for that same purpose is at that point just slavery.
That's true.
And that is what Gambit has accused them of doing. And as such, the party knows that spies have been dispatched to Reef to investigate the claims. Who knows when you'll hear back on that, if you'll even hear back on that.
Wait, the Queen spy?
The Queen has
I remember
spies, yeah.
We dispatched. Was that not the people who were coming and
You
trying to take me
also
in?
asked the Crimson Spear, or rather, the Crimson Spear found out that they'd been paid to hunt an innocent man, and they didn't like that, so they went to Reef as well to look into that
See how
because
that.
they want to get to the bottom of it. But then the Queen.
So we
while
might
you're
show up there and everything will be already finished.
Stopped. Dang
Maybe.
it! That would be such. That would be
It'd be
such
like
a-
underwhelming.
Bummer.
underwhelming. I mean, it'd be fine.
You get there and there's a sign, "Welcome home, Gambit."
But then you walk around
Who
and
knows?
realize a billion signs have been put up because they had no idea where or when you would come in.
And who knows? Maybe then your reputation would precede you, and then you get there, and then they want to elect you as a leader, as a freedom fighter for the people. So that could be its own thing. So
Yeah, imagine Gambit and government.
Yeah.
no. I mean, I don't want to. I'm just saying.
That would go poorly.
It would go so bad.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording here. Good night, YouTube. We appreciate you. Have a lovely week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.